Welcome back to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. We're talking about the latest technologies that are going to make a difference in your life and your business as well, whether or not you own your own business, you want to get one started, or you are really trying to improve a business that you work for or work with. This next guest is going to help you out a little bit here. His name's Matt Edelman, and he is the CEO of Glossi. Now, you'll find them online at glossi.com, Glossi, and they have a website that lets you make magazines. You don't have all of the incredible costs there used to be to publishing some of these things. They've got the whole publishing platform for you. So that's what we're going to be talking about, what they are doing and how it can help. Matt Edelman's our guest, and Matt, welcome to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson.
Thank you very much. Very glad to be here.
So where did this come from here? I see that you have a background here in publishing over the years. Why did you make Glossi?
You know, I started off my career in the media space working for a publishing company in the comic book world. I worked for Marvel Comics and helped build their entertainment business. It was really my first exposure to what I've done ever since, which is seeing how powerful content can be in compelling audiences in a variety of ways, emotionally and commercially. And I learned how to build a business around content-based properties and products. And I saw the allure of that magazine-type experience, of course, in print at that time. And as I looked at what was happening more recently, especially with the launch of and proliferation of tablets and e-readers and smart devices and television-based applications and digital products, it really struck me that the page-turning experience and having content packaged together that tells a little bit of a story and isn't just a bite-sized piece of information in 140 characters was going to have an opportunity to come back into prominence. And you know, in looking at the experiences that people were starting to enjoy, that page-turning magazine-like experience was really increasing in appeal.
Now, when you talk about a magazine, of course, people are thinking, at least I do, of having beautiful pictures and having the ability to go from page to page, read some articles. But it's a much different experience than what people would have at a website, or maybe when we're talking about a business standpoint, this might be in competition with, for instance, a handout, a trifold, or other things that businesses might have done in the past to try and get specific information out to specific people. So I'm looking here. You guys launched December 2012 at glossi.com. That's Glossi. And you already have engagement from Lucky Magazine, DKNY, Rent the Runway, Sea Wonder, Four Seasons, Hotels and Resorts. So they're now able to use your platform to have this magazine style feeling for the end user who would normally just get a double-sided thing or a trifold in the mail or even a PDF email to them. This is a much different experience.
That's absolutely right, and that's really the allure. We've had a great response and very encouraging use already from what we broadly consider to be marketers. Any person or business that has something to market, a product, a service, a media property, even just the idea of marketing content, if the business is in the publishing space. Marketers are using Glossi to make the content and the products that they want to sell, that they want to raise awareness of, make all of that more beautiful, more visual, more shareable, more easily consumed, and they can package together different kinds of media in one experience. So you can have a video in your Glossi, you can have animation, you can have graphics, you can have images with different filters, and you can write and customize text in any way that you choose.
We're speaking right now with Matt Edelman. He's CEO of Glossi. You'll find them online at glossi.com. This is a platform that lets you make magazines. So let's talk about that. First of all, we've mentioned that you can have beautiful graphics in these magazines. You can embed other media such as video. I'm on the glossi.com site right now. I clicked on a couple of different featured magazines that are up there, and I saw some examples of what you were just talking about. Do I have to be on a desktop with a web browser to view these magazines, or how does that work? Can you provide kind of a consistent user look and feel across different devices?
That's what we set out to do from the very beginning. The whole platform is designed to provide a consistent experience across devices, both through a browser and as we continue to grow in dedicated applications. We do have an app for iPads. The Glossi app shows all of the Glossies there in a native experience to the iPad. But you can also look at Glossi and see every published Glossi through a web browser on different devices today.
So the impact really here from the tablet world is, I think, pretty dramatic. We're seeing people getting rid of laptops. Many people, of course, have gotten rid of their desktops entirely and have switched over to tablets. So what's it like here, Matt, when you are sitting at a tablet and reading one of these Glossi magazines? Do you kind of flip pages? How does that experience work?
Yes, whether you're in a browser or using our app, you are flipping pages. So if you think about the curl-up experience that you get with a tablet compared to the lean-back experience that you have with a television, or sort of the more stiff experience that you have with a laptop or a PC, people curl up with their tablets, and when you're doing that, it's very comfortable to use your finger to just, with a slight gesture, move through content. And that page flipping experience on the tablet that you get with a Glossi, again, either through an app or a browser, makes it a very appealing format, both for a creator who wants to reach people on tablets, and a marketer who wants to capture an audience and engage them in sort of a more comfortable experience on tablets, but also for the viewer, the reader.
Now, this is a different experience, too, because it's not necessarily all inside this Glossi universe. In other words, I don't have to have a special app with your Glossi magazine software on it that I have to keep distributing. I can actually embed Glossies as a publisher, as a regular business, right there on my website as well, correct?
Yes, the intent for us was to be a publishing solution that could be widely distributed, shared, and even monetized. We have a number of things coming in the future that would let a marketer include features within their Glossi that marketer can use to generate revenue. But the point you made is exactly correct. You can embed a Glossi on your own website, and if you happen to publish multiple Glossies, you will be able to embed a collection of Glossies, effectively a Glossi stand, into your own website.
That's really quite neat. Now, the cost involved is something I think people should know about here. If someone is an individual, an independent publisher, a blogger, small merchant, they can use the platform. What are the costs?
Today, we are offering a wonderful deal. Namely, the cost is nothing. It is free to use the platform, and in fact, there will always be a free level of service on glossi.com that enables all of the same things that are enabled on the platform today. We are going to be launching premium services that we believe, particularly marketers, again, marketers for us means everyone from a blogger to a small business to an artist or a photographer up to brands like the Four Seasons or Lucky Magazine or consumer products companies like Nike. we will be launching premium services that we believe marketers will want to access in order to do more with Glossi than they can do either with our free version or with other solutions they use to drive brand awareness and engagement. Those premium services will be coming out later this year.
The place to check it all out is glossi.com, glossi.com. Every Glossi can be embedded onto a company's blog, a website, a personal, individual blog, website, etc. They can be viewed without leaving the web page where it's embedded. And some of the early creators, just to give you some ideas here of different people that have done it and what they've succeeded in, they are in a number of industries here: fashion and beauty magazines, catalogs, trend summaries, lookbooks, travelogues, recipes, how-to guides, fanzines, photojournals, graphical ebook, sample chapters, short stories, and a whole lot more. You can check it out again, Glossi, glossi.com. You can sign up right there on the website. There's tools there to create your Glossi, and you can be well on the way to not necessarily being a media mogul, but obviously getting your message out, and that's what it's all about. Matt, thanks for being with us today.
Really appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
When we come back, a whole lot more about the latest in technologies. Stick around. We'll be right back. All right, we got you.